Shows that make you laugh. Shows that make you think. Music that moves you. It could only be one place. Universal Broadcasting Network. Tune in at ubnradio.com.
Well, the name is Heidi Selexa. The world revolves around a smile.
I bought a super pretty pink bikini this weekend to match my super pretty pink lipstick.
Oh, but being in a new relationship is so fun. Like talking to him on the phone and you talk for hours and then finally like somebody has to get off the phone. So you're like, bye. No, you hang up. You hang up first. Hello? So then you have to call him back a 5th time and then the 6th time. And so then the 7th time, you just can't stop hitting redial. And then you break up.
Let's see if I can pick up a gay guy. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. You're cute. You're welcome. Do you want to be my friend? You're obviously committed and somebody's a little jealous of somebody. Did you see that? Like, I can't believe you didn't just say, yeah, why don't you just come here? Because they have another token gay girl. Hi, God, it's me again. I tried to call you earlier, but you didn't answer your phone. It went right to the voicemail.
She's got the giggle. She's got the wiggle.
Happy New Year! Oh, so many people are ready to date. Well, if they got dumped before the holiday, which happens often, and then after the holiday when, you know, it's a little too late to give gifts and spend money, then they re-pick back up the relationship that they, you know, left or, quote, had a break on, which is the cheapskates. Now, if anybody ever does that to you, you never want to be with a guy like that, okay? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. And here's another faux pas. Now that people are, you know, starting the new year, there's 2 things that men are doing. Cheers, by the way. Did you see me pour my wine? Okay, I spilled a little bit. Oops. There's 2 things they do. They either decide they want to be, you know, free and freestyling, single and, you know, running around town and doing everything in sight, or they decide, I want to be in a relationship. Because by the time Valentine's Day comes, I want a really nice gift. Or I want to like have a date on Valentine's Day. And it'd be nice to know him so we can look cozy at, you know, the restaurant we have dinner at, you know, in the pre-Valentine's Day parties. And then after, you know, dump the person. It's just, you know, it's a tough world out there in this industry. But one thing that people do wrong when they're putting their things up on the dating profiles, because apparently that's the only way to date nowadays, is to be on the dating sites, which is ridiculous. Just go to the coffee shop, go to Home Depot, go to yoga. Men go to yoga just to look at women's rear ends. I mean, why else would men go to yoga? My engineer's laughing. Really? That's why men go to yoga. You think they want to do the splits? They don't want to do the splits. They want you to do the splits. Men go to yoga so they can see you bend over and do downward facing dog. I mean, that's why they're in the back of the class, okay? If they were in the front of the class, they wouldn't be seeing the downward dog facing backward. Just saying. That's the way it goes. You know, and selfie photos. Whoopsies. You might want to try a professional because your photo doesn't look like you. Here's a little story for you. Here's another little happy Heidi thought. His name was Nick. Nick thought he was, you know, relatively gorgeous. Actually, he thought he was a 10 plus, if there even is that. And Nick said, I just went through a breakup. I'm ready. I'm going to go out there and I'm just going to go get someone else. I'm going to post up my photo on the sites and see what I can get. Nick is the kind of guy that walks by every mirror, checking himself out. Hey, baby, how do I look? You think I look good? Yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that profile. Oh, yeah, you know I got it going on. Okay. Nick's taking selfies of himself. As a matter of fact, selfies have turned into video selfies, which is another faux pas if you don't stop the video or start it in time, because you might be caught in a downward-facing dog. Backwards. We won't go there. Jarvis, was that confusing for you? You seemed a little... Well, you know, when guys bend over and look at their own rear end, you know, they don't snap that thing right. They might get the front angle. Well, that is at an angle sometimes. It's a 45-degree angle. Where am I going with this? So Nick walks by every single mirror and starts checking himself out. I'm hot, man. Oh, yeah, look at this. Ooh, I'm going to take a selfie. I'm going to send this to her. Ooh, I might go a little lower with this one. Show the abs. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be getting laid left and right. Let me tell you something. People don't like guys who gawk at themselves in the mirror and take selfies. If you want to know what women want to what we think and what we don't want men who are that cocky. We want you to be humble. You can look at yourself in the mirror all by yourself all you want, but just don't do it in front of people. And when you take a selfie, make sure you take it from the neck down, because there's, going to be an ex, a crazy ex, who decides to post it of you, and you don't want to be caught naked, well, with your pants down. That's the same thing in some state. Never mind. I won't go there. So I'm just saying, before we go bringing on the selfies, let's bring on our guest, who is not a professional selfie taker, but she is one of the best photographers in the world. And as a matter of fact, people go to her and say, hey, yeah, I'd like some headshots. I'd like to be an actor. And then they get there and they're like, hey, just letting you know, it's really for my online dating site. People are paying thousands and hundreds of dollars for their own online dating profile site that looks so professional, like a headshot, because everybody knows nobody likes a guy who's a sloppy guy, and guys take sloppy photos. Just saying. Let me check my lipstick out. Oh my God, like, where's my selfie stick? How does this thing work? Oh, how do I look? Oh, yeah. Woo! Yeah, that's right, girl. You got it going on just like that. Woo! I think I'm going to meet the right guy on the dating site and get married. I'd like to bring on my professional photographer, Maria Tornberg. Shake that shimmy for me, Maria. Woo! Maria, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. Cheers.
And I call cheers
I love
to
that song,
Girl
by the way.
Time. Isn't that the best song? Keep that on cue so we can play that again.
The best thing about having Maria as your name is that people always sing all these different songs. There's so many songs, but this
Really? It's not just Carlos?
No, it's not just Carlos. There's how do you solve a problem like Maria? That's not.
Is Maria so complicated of a person?
Yeah,
Usually
I
Marias
think
are
so.
complicated, that there's all these songs that are trying to figure out the
figure
Marias.
her out, and so I like this one. I like this one's my
Yeah,
favorite.
all he's saying is Maria. He doesn't know what it is. He just
reminds
knows.
him of the West Side Story,
Well, yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's it. So, cheers. Welcome
Cheers!
to
Thank
the
you for
program.
having me and getting me some white wine, because I know that you got that for me. Thank you so much.
I know. I always treat my guests just fabulous with the wine.
I needed this after this fun day that we had together.
Oh
today.
yeah, Maria shot photos of me. But okay, we
We'll
just
get there. Get there.
We're gonna get there. We didn't do the bourgeois photos, which are, by the way, a very hot gift to give for any relationship you have, not just on Valentine's
Or
Day.
just for yourself.
Just for
to
yourself.
Have when you get older, and just keep doing as you get older, and just posting them all over in your house and showing people off your body.
In exactly the hallway and the entryway, when somebody walks in, just call over the handyman.
Yes.
And say, "Oh, do you like the photo of me?"
You don't even have to ask.
You don't even have to ask.
Yeah.
But you never watched Sex in the City?
I didn't. No, it never resonated with me until I became single. Then it was like 10 years or something later, and I started watching, and I'm like, oh my God, this is such a great show.
Oh, it's hysterical.
I finally got it. But
Yeah, Samantha actually puts up a really gorgeous selfie, big, huge, well, not even a selfie. She didn't take it, but she's naked. Jarvis, did you see the photo of Samantha from Sex in the City where she puts it up on her? And all the men, everybody has to see it.
of course.
Like right when they walk in, it's like boom,
this
right
is my
there.
body, and I'm proud of it. It's my
Yeah.
home, and I'm going to
I'm
photos
gonna
of myself in my home. Why not?
I have posters of me, my
Yeah.
bikini posters,
and so you should.
Yeah.
I have them all over my car. Just drive around
in your car.
on top, like outside my car.
Oh, that's great. So like the helicopters when they go by and they're doing like a search for
Maria
somebody,
Tornberg.
it's like woo, and they get all distracted. you just distract them with because you are gorgeous.
Oh wow, thank you.
And not only the reason how you got into photography was that you were a model, and you still are, and you are an actress. We'll get to that one thing at a time. She's very she's busy. She gets around.
I am busy, but I'm not modeling anymore.
Not right.
But I started out as a model when I was very, very young, as a child model, actually. I was 15. So I was around a lot of photographers and the business in general. So I picked up a lot and I learned a lot. And I always loved being creative and behind the camera. And so natural
I was
progression.
thinking it's a talent. People don't think models have talent. It's a talent to
model.
Well, what did you tell me today? You're like, Heidi, put your shoulders back, and I'm like, but my boobs are sticking out. Looks like I'm like all cocky. You're like, no, it translates really well on camera.
Yeah, well, I think it's just about a body language. Like our bodies speak, and so if you know how you want to portray yourself more than just looking good, but also when it comes to headshots for actors, how do you want to portray yourself as someone with authority or someone who's a little bit more shy, or so it's all in the body. And I think that I was dancing when I grew up. I was a ballet dancer, and so it was very natural for me to speak with my body. So
I was a dancer too, a gymnast.
So the effect that it has, and sometimes it's just like a little slight thing, and especially with the shoulders, because we hold a lot of tension in our shoulders.
Yeah.
And so just to kind of, in general in life, I think it's good to just keep your shoulders back and have a long neck and be elegant, carry yourself.
And very lovely. It's lovely looking, and it's very lovely to see a man stand up straight.
It is.
I saw
with his spine.
One of the hottest looking men the other day at a restaurant, and I looked at him and I watched him, but when he got up and walked, he was hunched over, and I went,
no, slap him.
No, that means he is easily walked over by women. He's feeling insecure. He's not in his power.
Right.
Somebody in there, my brother, my younger brother especially, just stands up so straight. He's a professional fighter. He's a surfer. He has a bed and breakfast in Cabo that
See, everyone with a bed and breakfast has a strong spine, right?
Right, because that's the life. It's relaxing, and you get to serve people at the same time and make money without, the stress. And all you have to do is make sure they all have breakfast at the same time every day.
Right.
That's it. That's
basically all. Like any family man, right?
Right. Yeah. Men are now making breakfast for women.
Yeah, and they should.
They should be scrambling our eggs and frying our bacon.
I know.
We can bring them
I think
the
they
bacon.
are frying our eggs.
Or something else. We won't go there. So Maria,
Yes,
look at me. I just did a Santana. I did Maria. I was so excited. I'm like, I have to hear this.
I'm a little flushed right now.
Is it warm in here?
No, I think I just got a little flushed.
Is it Jarvis? Because
I think it is.
My engineer is really good looking, and women come on the show and they crawl on him. I take him out to events with comedians I have on the show, and
I just realized you're wearing wings. Are those?
Oh yes, I'm an angel.
Oh,
I am the love angel.
That's amazing.
Isn't it great? I'm the
is
love
great.
angel, and I have fairy wings. I have some for you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I'll get them. Well, you can be the black fairy since you're wearing black. She's
Since
the
I have a
dark
black
one.
dark, so
Hey, you know what? Dark is sexy. Let me tell you, when there's that little dark side that comes out of someone, it's like
Everybody
I know
should
I
have a dark
I know
side.
people think I'm conservative, but then there's
I don't
this-
think you're conservative.
No.
Never crossed my mind.
It was tough today doing those conservative photos. We didn't do the sexy photos today, the bourgeois photos.
We did do them, but it was all in your eye. You didn't realize that they were sexy because it was you were a bit sort of contained and you were holding back, but it just came through your eyes. It was electrifying.
Wow,
Yeah,
really? I was electrifying.
Yeah, because sometimes when you just hold still, the energy has to go somewhere, and that's why I
It
always
shows
tell
up in
people
the
just-
eyes.
Yeah, it has to come out through the eyes.
Yeah, and that's great. My eyes really...
They were on fire.
They were?
Yeah.
Because I know my mouth kept wanting to open. I know I tried to speak with my mouth
know.
on, and we kept saying,
I kept saying, close your mouth.
Yeah, she's like, do the L. I'm like, do the roll your R's. See, now that's sexy.
So you can relax your face, and that usually tell people to, because we all hold tension in our mouths, and
Well, that's where that's my I
Yeah.
speak for a living, so
Yeah.
my mouth speaks.
Well, our jaws and our
Yeah.
neck, it's all connected, and so we hold a lot of tension in our lips. And so a way of sort of relaxing that is, and I tell people, relax your mouth. And they do this crazy thing with their face. I'm like, no, just relax it. And then I had to come up with something for them to do to understand what it feels like to relax. And that's usually to just kind of play with your tongue in your mouth. Like this.
That's the way to relax. Just see that?
And then
You're like
your lips are-
Catwoman.
Yeah.
You're like
am.
Catwoman there. That's
Meow.
so now let's go back to where I started from, and
a
that's yes, you are a little cat.
Kitty cat.
You're so cute. I love your hair, by the way.
do.
And for
It's been
those who are listening and not watching, Maria is very beautiful, and she thought I was too. Mm-hmm. I don't feel it today though. It's weird. I feel like we've been running around like crazy people in traffic and doing the photo shoot that I just was like, oh, we just got to get into the show and have a glass of wine.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing.
Isn't it lovely?
But that's life. That's what we do in life.
Yeah, I wanted to like turn
Have
the
wine.
lights off and like turn on candles, which is my home. It's very
Yeah.
relaxing. And do you love my home? It's very relaxing, Jarvis. Thank you. You're talking today. My engineer's talking. I'm so glad. It's because Maria's here. Maria and Jarvis sitting in a tree. Okay. Maria. Just kidding. So tell me, let's go back to the people coming to you. And you've had people come to you and say, I don't necessarily need some headshots for acting, but, can you kind of put some out there that may look real great on the dating sites?
Yeah, I have had that. I also had clients that I suspected
Were
not really honest about where they were going to use the photos, which, I understand that. I think is becoming more and more accepted to be. I mean, it is accepted to be on dating sites now, but I prefer to know because then I have a different way of working.
Oh, you would
when
do
it is-
photos different for a dating site.
Yeah, I would, because for an actor, it's about being direct and looking into the camera and being all these different not
But
characters.
you don't want to
but-
do that when you're trying to like get to know someone or send out that
Right.
energy because it would just frighten them that you're looking into their soul.
staring into their souls.
Gosh, this guy I just
I mean,
broke
it could
up
be
with
a little
would do
exciting
that.
too, but also scary. Which
Well,
is
this guy that I just broke up with, and he's this cute, he's in his 20s.
He's cute?
Gorgeous, actually. He's a little vain, quite a lot vain. This is look at those selfies he sent me. But Maria has never taken selfies of herself. But he's the kind of guy that would stare in my eyes. I miss you, and he would just give.
well, that's just a gimmick. That's just something that he believes that.
no. It's like we're soulmates. We're so
I
connected.
think he might have been high.
Well, without the high, he was doing that
Still doing
all the
it.
time. It's just every time he looks at me, I'm like, God, I feel like he's in me. And one time I actually felt my energy blocking him, and he
And
said,
he was in you.
He goes, I'm not. Wow, that just came out of nowhere for left field. Maria, you just pulled one up.
Well,
out of
it's
the-
like I think he might be there, but I'm not sure.
oh my God.
Yeah, are you or are you not? Because
Right, but like
yeah, that's not a good feeling.
He just, if we're out front inside out of my apartment, at my apartment building, he's in there just, gay, you gotta have me. He's
That's
all
called a
up-
stalker, Heidi.
Yeah, well, I attract them apparently. Apparently, I attract them, and I also date, gay men. I didn't know.
Oh, that's
but-
something. That's a whole other subject.
Well, that's because we're,
Yeah.
voluptuous, pretty women, and they want to be us. So in a sense that there's a half
that
of
what
them.
it is?
I think so. I think they
Okay.
feel like they want our.
or they want to, yeah.
When we say, "Oh my gosh, like where's my lipstick or my selfie stick?" or "Aren't you going to powder me?"
Yeah.
They want to do that. Guys like to be, pampered and
Yeah.
and they have a whiny side. Guys whine.
A lot.
Well,
Complain.
a lot.
Yeah.
We're going to go there. We are going to go there. But real quick, so how many people have you had that say that they actually are coming to you for their online dating profile?
It's been, well, I don't know how many, a handful, but one woman,
Oh, a woman.
but the other men. And
Whoa! what was that? That just scared me. It's
What was
she's
that?
my show singer and she's not here today. Her
Oh
name
my
is
God,
Lori,
that
and
was-
so she got jealous and she just showed up. It's ghosts have been around me lately. Have you ever done the Ghost Reader app?
I haven't.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But I do have a ghost in my apartment.
We should do the app in there.
Do you know it was I have a photo of it too.
We're getting
what happened.
Wow.
Yeah, it was scary.
Right? Did you get the little? Oh, did you take a video of it or?
Well, no, I woke up sometimes I sleep in my day bed in my living room, and
This is exciting.
I know. So I did that, and then I have in my kitchen I have my china and some antique teacups. And one night I had a dream about my grandmother.
Maybe it was her.
I heard something, and I woke up and I went into the kitchen, and there were two of the cups that were laying facing each other in the saucer.
Oh, that's happened. Oh, stuff like that has happened to me. No, that's somebody.
Isn't that a ghost? I think
Yeah,
that
that's
means
a
that
spirit.
that was a ghost.
Well, it's somebody connecting with you. It means that you're having the same. It means that you're jointed because why?
oh, is that what it means?
Yeah, it means like you're. Yeah, it's like you and me, like her and you. There's a connection. I'm really deep and spiritual.
Yeah, I didn't think of
Sometimes I go a little too deep. But yes, we'll have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Things break and move all the time in my place.
Yeah.
The lights flick on
Could
and
be
off.
earthquakes too.
Right, but I didn't tell the building manager that because I want to be right. See, there's a ghost right here, over here, to the left of us.
Oh,
The ghost.
I think that's my dog.
Okay, no, he's a person.
He's moving though. The ghost is moving. You see that?
Well, spirits move.
Oh, they do.
Can we not go there? Because
Okay, let's not
Tony
go
has
there.
a show like this. We're going to do this on another show. We have to stay focused on,
On the dating.
well, the people who are
photos.
actually physically in a body that are present. They're not leaping around looking for a body that they can possess. We want somebody that's present and in the moment. That's actually a human being.
Are you putting more makeup on it?
Well, I feel you were going to powder me.
yeah, I was, but I don't think you need it yet.
We'll just.
I'm checking.
Anyway, back to the guys and
Yeah.
the selfies or the women. So she came to you and said, "I want," or she said,
Well, it wasn't until later I figured.
"How
that.
did you figure it out?" What?
Well, because we talked a little bit later on, because I suspected that she didn't need headshots for acting.
Was she actually an actress, or was she saying that?
She said she was, but
A lot of people say that.
well, a lot of people want to be or try. So
Yeah.
you know, I support that. But when well, particularly one man who actually did it twice with me.
Did what?
The shots
Okay.
for dating.
Just saying. The first. Oh, he wanted. Sorry, I had to go there.
The only one has done it twice. Came back for a second. No,
This was a second night stand, not a one night stand, but a second night stand. Okay. So he
yeah.
came back twice, and you figured it out. Because
no, he told me. He told me from the beginning. The first time he told me, and
he wasn't loosened up enough the first time, and so the shots
he
didn't come out.
changed a bit. He changed. Yeah, he was more fit, and he had more. Had more of an idea of what it was he wanted to portray.
Okay, so after
So-
the first round, he figured it out that he wasn't getting the girls.
Yeah, I wasn't getting the kind of girls that he wanted to. So I think he wanted to show a little bit more of his lifestyle.
That means nudity. Jarvis, can we please put the phone number out? It's area code. What's our telephone number? 323. So people who are watching and listening can call. I should know the number, but I don't remember anything anymore with Siri. She just tells me what to do. Area code 323. 284-7826 if you want to call us now, 323-284-7826. Jarvis, you can talk sometimes. We're not controlling women who are going to smack you upside your head and punish you if you speak every once in a while. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He can talk. He's a lovely guy. He's got
Very
he's a
nice.
very
He
good
was
looking.
very nice to me when I came.
Yeah,
in.
well, of course.
Yeah.
He's a lovely man. I love the outfit. The guy knows how to dress with pizzazz. The guy
Absolutely.
the guy has style. All right. Any guy that has style and he clean showers and brushes his teeth and has perfect teeth. I mean,
That's all you
my sponsor
can
is
ask for, right?
yeah, SoCalOralSurgery.com, Dr. Craig Thede. And we are going to go. I'm telling you, I did a boo-boo to my tooth and he fixed it. Thank you.
Amazing.
But the guy does he's a maxillofacial oral surgeon. Mm-hmm. Try saying that 10 times.
No. I'll leave it to you, especially after a bit of wine. It's not gonna happen.
I don't have it. I'm like, I'll just slur my words. I don't care. But so anyway, so people come to you and you've taken the photos, and then did you hear back that it actually worked for them? Because most people wouldn't, do a whole photo shoot for photos for a website. I mean, for online dating.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he's married now.
From your photo.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Maria, she knows how to get you laid. We need the Santana song with that one. Really?
Yes.
So what was wrong with his energy the first time he came to shoot photos?
Well, there was nothing wrong. It was just he changed physically. He had lost a lot of weight and was really fit. And
was he hot?
Had a little bit of facial hair now. He was doing the whole sort of, I'm more of a down to earth kind of a guy.
He was, the cabin man. He was the
he
brawny
was
man.
Trying to be a little bit more down to earth and sort of the hipster and hands on instead of the first time around. I think he was trying to show off.
Oh, we like the hands on the hipsters. Okay, we like men who grab our hips.
Yeah.
Right?
We do.
And a little paddle butt there. As long as they like it. They don't say we look fat in those jeans.
What man wouldn't want to do that to you, Heidi? I mean, come on. Yeah, I've seen her body. She's pretty amazing.
Oh, you're so sweet. I love your body too.
Thank you. I like it too.
You are, yeah, right? Do you ever just look in the mirror and go, I'm so blessed. Thank you, Jesus.
I think we all should do that.
Thank you, God.
Look at us. We're so blessed to be
beautiful
who
people.
we are.
Human beings are very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice to
and
look.
Dogs too.
We have her dog here, by the way, and he's not loving on me because
he's tired.
When we did the photo shoot, he was all over me.
Yeah.
Now he won't even come near me. Can I have him on my lap? Or?
Yeah, he's.
So, can I have the man on my lap? It's a boy, by the way. So, Maria, we're going to do a discount with your photography services for people who want to do bourgeois. Are they called bourgeois photo? Come here. Oh, well, he looks like a stuffed animal. He's not moving. This is my bourgeois. Hi, lover. Hi, sweet pea. Oh, yeah. Who needs a man when you got one of these?
I know.
Do men come with papers, too, or?
I think they should.
Can we put that on the dating sites? I come with paper.
Yeah, but I think that's a good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Sweet pea, sit down. I'm not going to stop moving. Are you going to?
See, he wants to go back.
He doesn't want me moving, and I move. Unfortunately, I'm a jitterbug. Who wants a stiff woman? Whoopsies. Okay. Anyway, so back to where are we? Because we were getting all naked here.
We're talking about
bodies, and then we went over to
the discount.
Oh yes, the discount. We're doing the bourgeois photos before Valentine's Day.
Well, so yeah, Valentine's Day is coming
less than
up.
a month.
So and there are a lot of couples who want to have their photos taken together.
Ooh la la.
And engagement photos.
Oh, yes.
And or photos for your dating website or headshots.
Or what if you just look hot when you're single at that time in your life and you want
image
to
is
show,
everything,
right?
And you need a headshot for your business, for your LinkedIn, for Facebook, for dating, whatever it is. The image is very number one thing. So,
but you don't want to put a bourgeois photo on your
Facebook?
No, on your business card.
on LinkedIn.
It's like you're lounged out in lingerie. It's like, hi, use my services. I'll sell you a house. And then all of a sudden,
she's going to get a lot of business.
It's probably going to work.
Why not?
Sex sells. And so if you're not making money, you might as well just put that right out there.
Well, the kind of bourgeois photography that I do is very
with
tasteful.
It's sexy.
Well, it's sensual. It's sensual more than anything. It's just kind of, you work with everybody's individual sensuality. And so anyone who wants to book a session with me and mention your
my show Out of the Friend Zone with Heidi Selexa.
I will give 10% too.
Yay, 10%. Anybody who wants photos.
Yes. Yeah.
Yay, not just bourgeois photos, but
no, in general. And so my website is tornbergphotography.com. It's TORNBERG photography.com.
And she doesn't have a Swedish accent, but she is from Sweden.
I am from Sweden.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Say something in Swedish.
Vad vill du att jag ska säga?
Is that sexy? That's sexy. It's pretty sexy. Say something again.
Nej, men jag vet inte om jag vågar inte. är så nervös när jag ska prata svenska.
That just sounded like a bunch of people mumbling in English when they were stoned and had wine.
Yeah.
But in Sweden, that makes sense.
Yeah,
And
it
Americans can go over to Sweden or mumblers.
Well, when I hear, no, you guys. I'm American now, by the way, so I'm a part of it. But
Yeah.
there's
Oh my God, I dated that guy.
And it's not. The mouth is often closed, and it's
Why?
just.
Is that insecurity or something?
I think it's
It's laziness. People are texting; they don't know how to use their
it's
mouth.
a little bit
if
of
they don't keep using their mouth,
drawl, right? Like
it's a drawl.
drawl.
It's not a drawl because a drawl you draw.
It's a drawl. What is a drawl? Maybe I don't know what a drawl is.
A drawl is like a southern drawl where I
Oh,
kind
I
of
like that.
I extend my words and I know what you're saying. Okay,
Oh, that's so nice.
isn't that pretty?
I love the
you
southern
are so
accent.
pretty.
I'm a Southern Swede.
How is that? How is that? What is southern? What's Swedish sound like in the South? It's like
It's
Swede.
no, it's kind of like the Southern. We speak with the same diphthongs as they're called.
Diphthongs.
Dip.
It's the diphthong thing that's down there. Okay, it's a diphthong.
And then we have the German, French R's.
Oh,
Instead
is
of
that the rolling?
No, the rolling is more the center and northern part of Sweden, which is the same as the Spanish and the Italian.
Well, I think that rolling of the R's is hereditary because my mother can do it, but I can't.
You need to work on that.
Oh, I can't do it.
You'll be married very soon if you're working that.
Do I have to? Really? Is that the only reason why I would get married? Is because I can roll the R's?
I think just try, work on that.
Because everything else is pretty okay about me,
I think
except I
so.
can't roll the R's.
Yeah.
My mother would be, here, kitty, 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 would she call in the cat? And I'd be like, Mom, that's so annoying to everyone else, but I think it's kind of sexy. Not that I'm saying my mother
Okay,
is. But
try doing it.
here, kitty, 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 kitty.
So you can do it.
I can't roll the R's. Do the
But
R.
why would you roll the R's in the word kitty?
Well, maybe I just need to work on my tongue. Is
I
that?
don't think your mother is doing it right.
Well, you do it.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Kitty, kitty, kitty,
But
kitty, kitty.
that's not rolling of the R. That kitty. It's Kitty.
I know, but then my mother would be like, "L," and she would
Kitty,
do
kitty,
a cat
kitty.
purr. She'd cat purr
like
for the cat.
brrrr.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I would be like, "How does she do that?" And
Yeah.
I can't do it. I even have a speech coach.
I think there's a
Patrick
block.
Muniz, who's been on the show several times.
I think it's a mental block.
I think it's a tongue block because my dentist said.
I think it's the wine.
No, I think well, when I was in the dentist chair on Propofol with Dr. Craig Thede, the SoCalOralSurgery.com. I love him, by the way. He does fantastic teeth. So, we love teeth and smiles.
Yeah.
But when he was in my mouth, he said, well,
Ooh,
your
what?
tongue. Well, he did surgery.
As they say.
I bit him.
Let's do some surgery.
I woke up in the middle of surgery and giggled and bit him. And he was fine with it. He had to give me more Propofol. But so he said, well, your tongue is just a little too big for your mouth.
Oh my God, that is so sexy.
Isn't that? My tongue is too big for my mouth.
Does it have the ripples on the side?
Well, we can look. Where do we see the ripples at?
Well, if you open your mouth, we'll see it.
Did I have to
you-
stick my tongue out?
You have to just relax your mouth.
Oh, does that mean, okay.
Open it up.
My tongue
No,
is
it
just,
doesn't look like the ripples are there.
what does that mean?
Well, when the tongue is too wide, then it has to sort of fold to fit in there, and then it'll do a
Sometimes I
little
feel I
ripples.
bite it sometimes.
Oh, see?
Either that or I'm just a
Interesting.
bad girl and I've been taught to bite my tongue. My mother would say,
makes
bite your
sense.
tongue, Missy.
She would say that?
Oh, yeah.
And then you did.
Well, on accident, but apparently subconsciously I started biting the tongue. But no, he said your tongue is just a little too big for your mouth because you're part Asian. I'm Armenian and I have Asian in me, right?
Oh, really?
Genghis Khan went through and raped everyone in Armenia and all up and down Sweden. So that's why you look Asian. I bet anything we're related. Genghis Khan is our grandfather or something. And anyway, but with that,
You think I look Asian?
you do.
Yeah?
She looks Asian. Look at her perfect face features. She's look at her.
But
She's
that
a
doesn't-
perfect model. No, but your eyes. You have the
Asian eyes.
You have Asian eyes, and you like the skin. Your skin's less than mine on the eyes, but we have a little bit of slanted eyes. We're definitely
Yeah,
Asian.
I'd like to find out. It's
Yeah, you just go to a dentist and ask them to look at your bone
tongue?
structure, your
And my
tongue and
tongue.
your teeth. teeth is a huge thing.
So
'Cause
what are Asian teeth like?
Well, they're just a little bit smaller. I think. I don't know. Well, it depends on the Asian man, but well, never mind. Anyway, I don't know where I went. Okay, we got to stay on topic. We're having way too much fun. Have some more wine. So anyway, what my point was is I have no.
Cheers. No, we were talking about me. Let's go back to me now.
Okay, so she was just in a movie about 12, 13 years ago.
Yeah, that was just.
What's the name of the film again? This is a big.
I was just recently. About 13 years ago.
Yeah, but what's the name of the? No, but you just told me about it.
Well, it's I was in Super Troopers,
and I love that Super Troopers, and they're going to come back and make another movie. And us fans have been petitioning to have Maria Tornberg, Tornberg, in the next Super Trooper movie. So please go to the petition. And go Maria Tornberg for Super Troopers, right? I'm just saying. I love you. I think you're so beautiful on camera, and you're funny.
Thank you.
And you're really, really talented. And I'm sure you were talented before you were a model, because I do think models have talent. It's very difficult. Today was sometimes I do super great in photo shoots, and other times I'm more stiffer. You have to put yourself in the mindset.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it is a talent to know how to pose and how to straighten things out. So when you're taking your selfies, guys, for the sites, because Maria, by the way, has never taken a selfie of herself.
Well, I have, but I'm not a big selfie person. I don't really. First of all, I don't think it's very flattering.
You don't? See, I kind of think sometimes I do hot photos, like on accident. I should show you.
I think I just have an old phone. I need to get a new phone so I can do some great selfies.
But you're used to your professional camera, so you're not going to walk around with your camera and turn around and point it at yourself and start shooting yourself.
Well, I also think there's something about it for me that it's becoming, I mean, everybody's doing it, but just to do a selfie in itself just makes me feel very ashamed.
Really?
Because
you're used
so
to
vain. It's just so vain to stand there and take a photo of yourself. But you know what? But at the same time, it's good when you're traveling alone. I remember when I was in Milan before cell phones and selfies, and I was there on my own, and I wanted to have a photo taken of myself in front of this monument. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I had a camera.
Oh, you timed it?
And I held it like a selfie, and there was a fountain right in front of me. And as I'm taking the photo, the fountain starts splashing all over. And
were you wearing white?
No, it was very kind of pathetic and sad because I was alone with the camera. And, now it's okay to do that, but at the time it was kind of look at that loser standing with a disposable camera and in front all alone and sad. And
what did you feel like? It's like, Maria is just letting you know that she is not wanting to go traveling alone anymore.
No, I actually do. I do enjoy traveling on my own a lot. Somebody's coming into...
It's my producer, James. She's a girl, and she has a boy's name. And she's late for Periscope. She's supposed to be Periscoping us for Periscope people. Isn't she cute? I love her.
She's adorable.
Yeah. Hi, sweetie.
Hello.
Welcome to the program.
Hello,
so
welcome to the program.
we have to keep it moving for those that are not just watching, because when people are watching, we're so there's so much more to look at besides our voices. They can stare at our cleavage and our hair, and they can analyze our eyelashes. They can do all kinds of things. But when it's just audio, we have to keep it moving. Just because people lose attention because of our ADD society and the drugs and the fact that they can just go back online and check out the next person on the online dating sites.
Right.
Next. But that's what it's like,
Yeah, so you have to make sure that you have a photo that... So the question is what makes a good photo for...
A guy,
dating?
yes. Like,
for
really,
a guy.
do we want to have them show the six packs and look at themselves all posing and be like, oh, I'm so hot. Let me take a selfie of this. I look hot in the mirror. Woo! Because sometimes when you look in the mirror and you take that photo, it doesn't look like the same as the mirror. Why?
Right.
I get so mad at that. Because
Yeah.
I think I look good in the mirror.
Right.
But then I look at the photo. I don't think I look that good.
Well, it depends on where you place the camera.
And the
so
lighting.
it's all about the lighting. But it's also about... I think it's about... you know how we look at people and we like to study them without them knowing that we're looking at them?
So that's why we like them to turn around and we look at their... That's why the men hang out in the back of the yoga class doing downward dog.
Because women check out guys as
Sorry.
much as guys check
We
out women.
do all the time.
But we do in, I think, a very different way. So I think women like to study men without them necessarily knowing that we're looking at them. And we look at things that maybe they don't know that we look at. Maybe they think that we're looking at their abs and things that
We're
are
checking out-
necessarily... But we're looking at things more about, we look at his hands, think about his hands.
Does he use lotion?
Well, his hands all over me. And, so for me personally,
Does
hands
he
are
use lotions? Are
extremely
they soft?
important.
Yes. Are they manly hands?
Yeah.
Are they groomed hands?
Well, yeah, just kind of also feeling about the look of the hands says a lot about a person, I think, and
Yeah.
the posture and the way he laughs at something, and if he's aware of himself too much. So I think it's good to take photos. What I do when I do those photos is that we just talk about like who he is and what kind of woman he wants and what it is that he wants to show. So just to capture some sort of essence of who he is. And so, it could be a scenario. It could be maybe going to Whole Foods or a farmer's market and picking something out and not making it a perfect photo where he looks in the camera and he's posing, but maybe as if somebody was just there taking a photo when he was in the middle of something going, hey, look at this banana.
Like him, you're like, yeah, look at the banana. Look at the cucumber.
Look, I got
Is
the
it
perfect
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So you would go into a grocery store and follow some guy around, and he'd be like, just take it'd be like the perfect selfie if he were to take the perfect selfie
Well,
of
not
himself.
selfie, more
No.
Yeah.
But it's in shot because most people don't say this, but they want to be caught when they look good in action, when they're doing things, and when they. So have you done that? Have you gone out and take pictures of people on location?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Having a banana. I mean,
Well, yeah, or if he has a dog and if he's out playing with his dog or making it look like he's in a situation with his friends, or if he's about to do something, somebody just did a snapshot of him, so it doesn't have to be. I'm trying to make it look like it's not a real photo shoot, like he hired somebody to do it, but that it was in a situation and maybe somebody just took a snapshot, his friend, or so that it looks, but it's really hard to get those photos.
It's right, but you do it right with your camera, with your eye. By the way, you're amazing. I've shot with so many photographers.
Thank you.
And I have never felt more comfortable or like I got what I wanted.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, every once in a while you get lucky with 1 out of 100 photos with some, and there's photographers all over LA. I have had so many modeling and acting shots. I've had my father say, do you know how much money I've spent on those photos?
Oh, really?
I'm shooting every 6 months, and then the agent's yelling at me, we don't have the right shots. And I'm like, what do I have to do? I look great in the mirror when it's just me. If I shoot a selfie, is that I mean, my guy is so frustrated that I found you. And I've come back to her. This is my second time.
Yeah,
and
I'm so
we've
excited
got
about that.
lots of photos to shoot.
Yeah.
Because I like to have photos. I'm not vain. I can be a little vain. My brothers think I am.
No, but it is very important to have good photos.
Yeah, it is.
And it's the right photos. It's not just good photos where you look perfect, but it's about you conveying an emotion and really showing who you are and the true essence of you. And so... And that's where the connection comes in, where we talk about what it is that you need to, to show who are you and just have fun and play around like we did today. And then you're shining and your eyes were on fire and you really see the soul. I mean, apart from being beautiful and doing, a great shot where the lighting's perfect, but it's more about showing who you really are, so that pops in the photo.
And that's great to put on the online dating site because people put these photos and selfies of themselves that don't, from 10 years ago, they don't look like them. Well, I have statistics here.
But also, do you really want to be with somebody who's picking you because you are perfect looking? I mean, isn't it better to put a photo of you without makeup and just being absolutely adorable and who you are and sweet in the morning with a cup of tea? And somebody likes that, and then when you go out and have fun and you do the whole thing.
But aren't you said don't take selfies and put them on the sites, but don't you have to take a selfie of yourself in the morning when you're having a cup of tea?
No, you're hiring me to do that.
Oh, you go to people's houses and do it in the morning?
Of course.
Oh my God! So you have already had success rate where this guy was this I hate to use the word, but lovable loser. And he needed help. And then
I think he was very lovable. And I think also that he had bad experiences. And because he was very successful. And I think women wanted to be with him because of that. And he was a really
what kind
good
of
guy.
Successful?
Well, successful as in money. But, we try to show a different side to him, which was who he really was without all of that stuff.
But then he got fit. And then he met the woman off the photos that you took of him.
Yeah.
So,
but I think there was a different thing about him as well, more than the being fit. I think he was more ready and he was more true to himself.
He probably had done it and realized the women he had met were not what he wanted.
He didn't have to show off. He could just be himself.
And that's a good
and
thing.
And being fit is that's not a. My dog is coughing right now. I'm sure you can hear that.
I'll cough with
being
him.
Being fit is. It's a part of.
Well, it's a part of how you feel about yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I love to be able to walk up lots of flights of stairs without getting all winded. Like that makes me feel good about myself. Mm-hmm. So I work out all the time for me.
Yeah.
When you do it for yourself, it's different.
Yeah.
So, but you personally would not, and this is a thing that guys need to know. You would not be dating a man who took a bunch of selfies of himself and posted.
I don't find it attractive. Who has time for that? If a man is busy and he's working and has a purpose in life and he looks himself in the mirror and he's like, God damn, I'm hot, and then he's doing a selfie. It's
dated
not
that guy.
Something that I'm attracted to.
I just dated that guy.
I'm more attracted to the guy who's like, oh, don't take a photo of me, and that's the photo that I want to capture as a photographer. Is the guy who's like, oh, don't take a photo of me, and then somebody takes it,
and then you get like the great photo,
and then he's gonna put it on his dating website as in, okay, I don't have the best photos, but here is what I have, and but it really conveys a specific feeling. Mm-hmm. So, it's very manipulative.
Yeah, it's manipulative. Yes, it is manipulative.
But it is also, but
you know what though?
Yeah.
But that's fine.
That's fine.
We don't want to know that they were manipulative.
Yeah.
We just want to be excited by them, by men. We want men to excite us, to make us feel good too. It's not just about what we can do for them, which I think society is a little bit messed up on. It's like, women have to do certain things for men, and like they need to service me or, have 3 meals on the table all the time. There are still a lot of men.
Is that your experience?
Okay,
no. You need to come and talk to me. We need to. We're
going to have therapy with the photographer Maria Tornberg, But so we are going to have anybody who mentions me or my show and you on the show will get a 10% discount just to come to you for any photos.
Yes.
They could say, I just want my feet shot, and I just want my ab shot.
Yeah, but there are limits to.
I know. Did you see the thing on the woman on YouTube who only takes pictures of the packages?
Yeah,
of the men.
That,
oh my God, that would just be horrifying every day. It's like that would be awful, right? So Maria Tornberg. It's Tornberg Photography.
Tornberg Photography.
.com.
Yeah.
And they can also get a hold of you Instagram, or they can tweet you. Everything's on your website.
Yes.
Tornbergphotography.com.
And then it's Tornberg Maria is my Instagram. And
it's backwards.
Yes.
Is that
Tornberg
a Swedish?
Maria.
Is that a Swedish thing?
Well, it is actually. It is. So tornbergphotography.com is my website.
And you are a fantastic photographer.
Thank
you.
And
you know what? In the next few weeks, we'll show some of the photos that you shot of me today.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then we'll continue doing some more shoots.
Yeah.
My bourgeois photos of just me, for me.
Let's do
right?
it.
Because I just broke up with somebody. I'm really at peace and happy with it. I feel free. Maria, play the song. So, by the way, smile for me. Because you have gorgeous teeth.
Thank you.
You didn't smile. You have such a perfect face. You almost don't need to smile, which I can see why you were a model.
Oh, thank you. I don't Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And
I
we
take
l-
that compliment.
Yeah, we
all
love
need
people
compliments.
and we love men.
And you
who-
are absolutely beautiful, and I had so
Oh,
much fun
thank
with you
you.
today.
We had a
Thank you for having me
blast.
on the show.
I smiled the whole time.
Yes, you
I
did.
was so happy.
Need little dimples.
Yeah, oh, you noticed my dimple? Oh, see, that's it. You noticed my dimples.
Of course I did.
Oh my God, I love it. Thank you so
Cheers.
much. Cheers. And this show has been brought to you by Dr. Craig Thede, SoCalOralSurgery.com, and he's the most fantastic oral surgeon. If you just need a new tooth, if you go to a bar and get your teeth knocked out, say for example, you just want them all different, or you want to smile, that's pretty. You want somebody to say, "Oh, I noticed your dimples." Just go to Dr. Craig Thede. He can actually do an entire mouth in 24 hours and a tooth in an hour. So there's no reason to worry about getting in a fight in a bar when you can just go to Dr. Craig Thede and have it fixed the next day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Punch away. Just kidding. So let me do some selfies of you and me together. Ready? We're gonna shoot 1, 2, 3.
All
Wait,
right,
how's
then.
my hair look? Smile. Look pretty for the camera.
Oh.
She's so not vain. Yeah, she won't do selfies of herself. So we're gonna shoot after and post them on Instagram.
Yes, let's do it.
Yes, thank you so much, and we're gonna have you back again, Maria.
I would love that. I would love that.
Tornbergphotography.com.
Correct.
And her name is Maria, and we love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You have been watching and listening Out of the Friend Zone. I'm Heidi Selexa. See you next week. Bye. Bye, Periscope. Say bye to Periscope. It's live.
She remind me of a West Side Story.